Modprobe, a program in the Linux operating system, enables the loading and unloading of loadable kernel modules into the kernel, along with other associated functions. It allows for informed decisions on module loading, considers dependencies between modules by loading necessary modules first, and resolves any recursive dependencies present. Often utilized indirectly, modprobe plays a key role in scenarios like UDEV, which relies on it to load drivers for hardware that is automatically detected. The program, originally crafted by Rusty Russell, is included in the software package mod, managed by Lucas DeMarchi and other contributors. Previously known as Module Init Tools for Linux kernel version 2.6, and later under the oversight of John Masters, and as Modutils for usage with Linux versions 2.2.x and 2.4x. When invoked without any switches, the program functions by adding, inserting, or installing the specific module indicated by its name. Any additional arguments following the module name are then forwarded to the kernel. Configuration file options are similarly passed along in this process. Depending on the version, the configuration file may be referred to as modprobe.conf, or as a set of files named after the module in the modprobe directory. It's important to note that modprobe solely searches within the standard module directories. If one wishes to install modules from the current directory, the use of insmod becomes necessary. Another approach involves utilizing a symbolic link file, enabling detmod to locate it effectively. Typically, acquiring root privileges is a requisite for executing the operations that modprobe initiates. When multiple modules support the same devices, or a module falsely claims to support a device, the blacklist keyword is utilized to disregard all internal aliases of a specific module. Blacklisting a module can be achieved in various ways, with the configuration location dependent on the loading method used. One approach involves employing modprobe to blacklist a module through the modprobe.conf system, where blacklisting is done in etc. modprobe. Any file with a .conf extension can serve this purpose. For instance, including entries like blacklist IE 1394, blacklist OCC2394, blacklist Eth3G94, and blacklist SBP2 in a file such as blacklist.conf can effectively blacklist these modules. However, utilizing the install primitive within the configuration file takes precedence over the blacklisting process, necessitating a different approach. By creating a file like IE394.conf in modprobe.d and adding lines such as install IE1394 bin true, install OHCI 94 bin true, install ETH13394 bin true, and install SBP2 bin true, the modules can be effectively blacklisted. Alternatively, one can make modifications directly in etc. modprobe.conf by assigning alias submodule dev null, alias module main dev null, and specifying options for module main like needed option dots